Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about an important lesson that I got reminded about the other day, and that is the concept around manifesting from safety versus escapism, and how manifesting from either of those states is detrimental and makes a massive difference to how fast the manifestation occurs, how easy it is, and also how effortless it is, and how obviously you will need to try if you're manifesting from escapism. And it's probably not what you think it is as well. Like, this is a different, I wasn't really sure on what to call the video because it's not a very spoke about thing in the manifestation community where it's mainly about techniques. So basically something happened to me the other day. I was really ill and I had a kidney infection. Essentially, I've had bladder infections before, so I knew I had a bladder infection before it turned into a kidney infection. And I was like drinking loads of water, trying to get rid of it, all the things, right? And then the kidney pain started to hurt on my left side. And I was like, is this a kidney infection? And then I started to experience loads of pain from this kidney infection when I was like feeling around trying to locate the pain kind of thing, and I like pushed on my kidney and I made it really hurt. This pain lasted like all night, and I eventually called 111, which if you're not in the UK, it's basically the non-emergency line of 999. So I wasn't like in urgent, but I needed like the health advice, right? Because I was like, okay, I need to go somewhere and get antibiotics. I know that. So if you didn't already know, I trained as a nurse a few years ago, so I kind of know the anatomy of my body, and if there's something going wrong, I'm like, okay, it's probably this, right? So I was like, all right, I need some antibiotics. I don't need to be in A&E or anything, whatever, right? And she was like on the phone telling me she was saying how bad is the pain, and I was like, look, I'm in really bad pain because like I poked it and I was brushing my teeth that night and it was so bad that I felt dizzy. And when I told her that, she was like, go to A&E within the hour. And I think she probably assumed it was septic or something like that, or just assumed that it was a really bad kidney infection. But either way, in that moment, I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted these antibiotics, right? So I sat there and I tried to manifest this pain away. I was trying to get myself into this state of calm, relaxation. I was trying to imagine myself healed. But you guys, my body couldn't ignore this pain. Like, my mind couldn't ignore this pain. It was so like, it was just pain, essentially. Like, it was just really bad pain. And my mind couldn't manifest through the pain. It physically, like, my mind couldn't think straight, right? And I was like, oh my God, I'm usually really good at manifesting. Like, why can I not manifest this pain away? And I really thought about it. Anyways, I went to the A&E because I was like, okay, I should probably go get seen. She was like, yeah, you'll be seen pretty much straight away, because if you go to this A&E, then basically you'll get seen straight away pretty much, because it's like not busy, it's green. And then we got there and they were like, yeah, you'll be waiting for up to 6 hours. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm fine, really, I'm fine. And the pain was going away at this point as well. I was like, I don't need to be seen within 6 hours. I mean, they already know it's not urgent, hence why like they're gonna see me within 6 hours. So I was stood there with Aaron and we was thinking to ourselves, and he was also thinking, like, how much of this is psychological? The pain is already starting to go away, right? It's almost like this placebo effect. Like, I'm going to hospital and then suddenly you relax. Like, did you ever go to school and then you was like really ill, and as soon as you know your mum was coming to pick you up to go home, you were suddenly better? You got home and you were suddenly better, because that already psychologically made you feel so much better. So here's where I was manifesting throughout this. So I decided to go home. Instead of checking in with the A&E person after he gave me this form to fill in, I was like, no, I'm going home. I'll just go to the GP tomorrow. Little did I know this was Friday night. The GPs had just closed. They weren't gonna open till Monday, which is essentially just the doctors. But the GP office wasn't gonna be open till Monday. But either ways, it doesn't matter, because I was on the way home. Pain had gone away, completely fine. I could think straight then. I could manifest straight then. And I said to Aaron, I was like, you know, I'm just going to decide I'm healed now. Like, this pain is just, it was clearly just temporary because I poked my kidney that was infected. And now, like, it hurt for a while, but I'm going to decide I'm healed right now. I'm going to go home, we'll get a KFC on the way home. It'll be really good and I'll be fine. And I wanted to be fine because I didn't want to have to go A&E, guys. I really didn't want to have to go A&E over the weekend. I was like, it's not happening, okay? 24 hours later, the kidney pain was gone. Literally gone. Let's make sure we're still recording. Yes, we are. The kidney pain was literally gone. I was fine, right? I'd literally manifested for the kidney infection to disappear through those 24 hours. But what did I learn through this situation? What do you think I learned, right? Manifesting through the pain was near impossible for me. My mind couldn't think straight because my body was like dysregulated from the pain. My body and my blood flow was literally rushing to the area that was in pain. That's why we have pain, right? Because our body is trying to fight and heal that one area. And it's telling you to stay still, we're healing it, don't move, relax, we're healing, okay? We're rushing to this area and it's like giving you this pain to tell you to stop. So it's like all of the blood flow, all of the, like my body was flooded with cortisol likely and it couldn't think straight. Like my mind was just gone, right? I couldn't manifest through the pain, okay? I was trying to manifest healing and like, I was trying to imagine all my manifestations, my mood board, my things like love, everything. I was trying to think of it all and I couldn't do it because my body wasn't safe. My body was in pain. I was trying to manifest through pain. So what does this teach us, right? If you haven't already got it, it is so hard to manifest when you are literally in suffering. When you're in like the eye of the storm and you're in suffering and you're in pain, you guys, we can't be manifesting things that are above safety right now. Because when we're manifesting both physically and metaphorically through pain and discomfort, we cannot imagine anything other than that pain and discomfort. When we start to manifest trying to get to the safety part, trying to just get to the ground, then our body starts to listen. Then our body is like, yes, this is something that we want. This is something that we can work with. But when we're manifesting through the pain, our mind can't comprehend anything more than just feelings of safety, relaxation, and comfort, essentially. So in this situation, I manifested being better because I was no longer in pain, and because also, second massive part of this journey was the fact that I didn't mind going to the GP on Monday. I had accepted that if I wasn't better by Sunday, then I would go to the GP happily. I needed to get something from there anyways. So I was like, if I still experience kidney pain on Monday, I'll go to the GP, but if not, I'll just heal myself over the weekend. No worries, no rush, no attachment here, right? It was loose and I was okay with both ends of the scale. I was okay with being ill still, but I was also okay with healing myself. There was no attachment here. It was literally just a fun experiment. I wasn't trying to do anything. It was just a fun experiment because not all of me believed I could heal an entire kidney infection, right? I knew that I could heal myself to be not in pain anymore, but I was kind of playing around with it to test my limits, but I was okay with both sides happening. I was manifesting from a detached, loose perspective. Detached. That's how we stay detached, when we're okay with both sides. So manifesting from safety, if your nervous system is off, if you're trying to manifest something and your nervous system and your body is like, this is too scary, it's too abnormal, people that have money are greedy, or people that are good looking are vain and they get stared at and people hate them, all of these things, like what is going on in your mind when you're thinking of your manifestation? What is your subconscious telling you, and how is your body reacting? How is your nervous system reacting? If you're literally in a state of pain, dysregulation or any kind of suffering in any way. I won't purposely give you things here because you all have your versions of pain, right? We all have our versions of pain. So I'm just going to stick to just pain, dysregulation, whatever it is for you. I won't be specific about this, right? I want you to think of where you might be. Have a journal on this. So journal on, where might I be trying to manifest out of pain here? If there's something that you're trying to manifest right now and it's not been happening, ask yourself that question. Where might I be trying to manifest out of pain here? And we think by achieving and going 3 levels up, like manifesting all the way up here, then we will pull ourselves up gradually. But really, all as we need is the safety. All as we need is the certainty. All as we need is the relaxation and the comfort first. Then when we're at the comfort, will be so much easier to manifest all the way up here. Hence why I got to the safety part, the comfort part, and then I could manifest the whole kidney infection going away. But imagine if I was sat in my bed at that point in the excruciating pain and I tried to manifest the entire kidney infection disappearing within 24 hours. Do you think my mind would be able to comprehend that? Do you think my body would have a pure panic attack thinking, how the hell are we going to heal this in 24 hours? Or did it only work because I manifested firstly the pain disappearing? Then when the pain had disappeared, then I manifested healing the entire kidney infection in 2 days before Monday, but I also did it from a detached, loose perspective. The issue here is most people don't do it through these stages. They just go for the big thing. And then when they're imagining the big thing, their mind is just completely exploding on, how are we even going to do this? Is this even possible? Do I even deserve this? Am I even worthy of this? And all of these things will go on in your mind and they're not actually active in your mind. They're not like forefront of your mind. So you do have to do a bit of work. Like this is why journaling is so good. Because you start to get to the things that are actually going on inside your mind and pulling down your vibration and forcing you to be attached to it. Because you might not feel these things actively coming up until you start taking the deep dive and the journaling and sitting on it, meditating on it. And when you just ask yourself that question, open up that question in your mind, then your mind will start coming up with all these answers at random points of the day, over the next few days, even over the next few weeks. Where am I manifesting from pain? Where am I manifesting from any sort of pain in this situation? And your mind will tell you what it determines by that. What it thinks is pain to it, because it might be pain for someone else, but not for you. Or it might be pain for you, but not someone else, you know? So I hope this helped you. This was something I learned the other day. Obviously, I couldn't not share it with you. Like, it's so powerful, right? Like, we can't manifest from a dysregulated suffering state, whether it be physical suffering, mental suffering, energetic suffering, whatever that is. We cannot, like, we struggle to manifest from this state. So anyways, yeah, have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.